This Metro Detroit web designer was born with a congenital limb deficiency, and as a result, doctors told him he would never be able to drive a car.
Yeah, and now not only does he has he been driving for 2 decades now, but his driving skills have made him a viral star on social media. Grant Herms was there today when he got to trade in his old minivan for something much more high-tech.
Vehicles like these aren't cheap, but they can provide a priceless window to the world for people with mobility disabilities.
Ryan Hudson Peralta is a sensation on social media under the name Look Ma, No Hands.
People are always asking me how I drive with no arms and legs. Come on, I'll show you.
Ryan was born with congenital limb deficiency and has shortened legs and arms without hands. He works as an app developer for Rocket Companies, is a fashion designer and a motivational speaker. On social media, his videos have gotten millions of views, like this one that was shared around the web, getting close to 20 million views and hundreds of shares.
And boom, we're ready to go.
He's been driving for 20 years, but always in a minivan. This Sunday, with the help of Creative Mobility Group in Madison Heights, he's finally getting a new ride, a new Chevy Traverse, specially equipped with a ramp, raised steering pedals, and everything else literally at the touch of a button on the driver's side door.
I tell people all the time, like, I've never ridden a bike by myself, but the first time I sat behind a wheel and drove a car by myself, it was an incredible feeling.
So, with it fully upgraded, you know we had to get him to take us for a spin.
I just put my arm in here and I'm locked in, you know. I got really good control of the steering wheel.
Sure, he says sometimes he gets a few strange looks.
Sometimes I'll roll down the window, I'll like wave, and they're like, oh, that's sweet.
Ryan also says he's seen his fair share of hate online just for showing how someone with a disability lives their life in a world not designed with him or people like him in mind.
But the driving video that I posted, there were some negative comments. People were like, oh, you shouldn't be able to drive, this should be illegal. And you know, I always tell people, I'm like, after I start responding, like saying something about their mama, I delete it, and then and then I just, you know, move on.
And now he'll be moving on in style.
Now, Ryan does say that he is lucky to be able to afford a vehicle like this. If you want something like this, there are grants available. We'll have a link to both Creative Mobility here and some of those grants on clickondetroit.com. In Madison Heights, Grant Herms, Local 4.